مرحبا أهلا وسهلا فيكم وسلام بالجميع. Now we are at the Chandra Arya campaign kickoff. Today is the first day of the campaigns. Today the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced that the election will be held on September 20th, so it's very soon. We have less than 36 days, I guess. And Chandra Arya being the Member of Parliament for Nepin, he is here. Hi Chandra.
Hi, thank you.
How are you?
Thank you so much
Good
for
to
coming.
see you. Thank you. Chandra Arya being a very supportive to the community, specifically to our needs in and outside in foreign affairs, and also on the here are good faces. How are you? Good to see you again.
Good to be here.
Are you running this time?
Looking at the mayor's thing.
Wish you all the best, sir.
How's the live going?
Oh, hi man. How are you?
You good?
Here is the Palestinian community, the leader of the Palestinian community on Ottawa. How are you, man?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
What is that, live?
It's alive. We are live. This is Burhan al-Shahrouri, Amna Abu Sama.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
I see they are all in red.
You are alive.
Hello, how are you?
All the way from Toronto.
From Toronto.
Support Chandra from Toronto.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
يعطيك العافية.
Welcome back.
Thank you,
أهلا
Doctor.
وسهلا.
Thank you. We miss you in March.
As we see the communities here, Pakistani, Indians, Arab, Palestinian, everybody, white. We've seen the previous minister and long-term MP for Nepin area. See. Hello, how are you?
Good
to see you. Good to see you.
I have something for you in the trunk of my car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you need to picture. I had a feeling you'd be here.
Oh, thank you.
Before you leave.
Thank you, sure. Hi, buddy. How are you? We are live? How are you? Good to see you. How is Toronto area? Really? No?
You're thinking of someone else.
So how are you doing?
Pretty good.
How's life?
Are you
Good? That's good. So we'll see you. We'll see how we'll be around. Yeah? Sadaf and who else? Khan, how are you? Sorry for yesterday.
Go back into your place. This belongs to you.
I don't know about that. I got your name from
Not that heavy, but very heavy.
Okay. One of the students of
Now you're feeling better?
Oh yeah. Well, it was one morning, second morning, but after it was okay. No fever, nothing. So, as we see that signs are almost there. They're trying to put signs everywhere. So if you want to support any candidates, let me tell you, if you want to support any candidates, there are 3-4 ways to do that. First, you have to come and volunteer to help. Second, Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you, man? So as you see, almost you will know everybody here. Volunteering, calling, sign puttings, talking to people. This is the first. Second, during this time they need money. So donate for their campaigns. The government of Canada, they have a program that 75% of your donation will get back to you. Up to $400 of your donation, 75% will get back to you. So, which means 300 of the 400. And the last things and the most important things, to vote on the voting day. These are the things that the MPs need from you, so don't let them down. How are you guys? Okay. So this is the.
Are you in charge of the signs?
No, no, no.
Who's in charge?
I think these the ladies. Are you in charge of the signs?
Sorry?
He's asking questions. Can you answer?
Yes, of course.
Are you in charge of the signs?
These are the things they need to.
So what's your
As you see, the volunteers from the community. My buddy, how are you? Good to see you. So, here we go. This will be a little bit of social distancing.
रैली की नहीं प्रोसेशन स्टार्ट हुआ ना नहीं रोड भी ले सकते थे नहीं बना जब स्टार्ट किया था वहाँ पे चल कोई बात नहीं जो हो गया तो हो गया
Yes, it seems to be the race will be very hot. It will be very difficult election, especially the time is very fast, and we most probably will be in the fourth wave soon. So it will be a challenge. However, it is what it is. Have to face it. No, it's okay. It's live anyway.
So which radio channel?
Canar TV.
Where is that?
It's here. It's located in Ottawa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He will win.
I know.
Trudeau will going to bring in majority.
Yeah.
Because the opposition conservative is very dumb.
Sure.
He doesn't make a good political statement.
Never care about us. The other party.
Hello, everyone. We're going to be starting in just one moment, so if we get everyone to get in front over here. Make sure everyone's make sure that your mask is on and above your nose. We want to make sure we're in accordance with all the COVID protocols. Thank you very much. Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming out to the campaign launch for Chandra Arya's re-election campaign. We know it's always can be a little bit difficult these days, but glad that everyone was able to make a little bit of time for us today. I'm glad to see such a really good crowd here. It's going to be a very exciting and important election We have a lot of important work to do, and we know that we all want to send Chandra back to Parliament Hill to win re-election again, and so we continue to work hard and serve the people here in the TN. And we know that everyone is, runs a very busy life, so we won't keep you too long. We just have a few guest speakers to speak, and Chandra will, of course, speak here today. So we'll get a start here with Bob Shirelli, which certainly needs no introduction in a crowd like this, being a long-standing Liberal, both at the provincial and municipal levels. So without any further delay, I'm going to introduce Bob Shirelli.
Well, thank you very much, and good evening and welcome, everyone. We're here tonight for a good reason, and one of the first reasons is because we're all good Liberals. And I want to say one thing about being a good Liberal in this territory. When I was a teenager, I first campaigned for Lloyd Francis when this was part of the Carleton riding, and I managed 4 election campaigns for Lloyd Francis as well, going way back. I can say one thing about Chandra. He's right, and I can say that he would be right just about for any riding, but particularly for Nepean, because those candidates and elected individuals who put their constituents first are the ones that stay the longest in terms of being re-elected. And that's one reason why everybody's here tonight. We're all here tonight because we know the type of work that he does, the type of character that he has, and that he cares. He cares a lot, firstly for his constituents, then for the party, and for our region as well. And I know I live in this riding, and I know what I receive in the mail and at my door. And that is learning about what's going on in the country and what's going on in our federal government. And Chandra is part of it, and he is communicating as well as anybody can. So I want to say that, first of all, that people are here for you, Chandra, and secondly, they're here for the Liberal Party of Canada. And when we talk about the Liberal Party of Canada, we can talk about the Liberal Party of Canada, but we also have to compare it to what else we have in this country, in this province, and in this riding. Okay? Nobody is going to be able to exceed what Chandra can deliver. And it counts on grassroots. Grassroots is what we see here tonight. I'm sure that you're signed up. We're going to knock on doors. We're going to contribute. We're going to do everything possible to ensure that he is back as our federal member of Parliament. Chandra, I want to congratulate you for what you've done, for what you mean to this community. And we're here to get you elected again because you're the best in this riding. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Bob. Next, I would like to call on Borhan Shahori. Borhan is the former president of the Association of Palestinian Arab Canadians, a board director of Islamic and Arabic School Foundation, and currently vice president of here the Nepean Federal Liberal Association. Thank you very much, Borhan.
Thank you, Chris. Hello, everyone. How are you? So today is a special day for me. It is my son reveal gender, Ahmed, and I have to be there. But as a father, I have to say I say, guys, I'm going to support Chandra. And sometimes I have argument with my family. Is Chandra more important than us? But as a father, I changed it to 7 o'clock, so we will be there for the gender, and probably I will change the red to blue or pink, which I don't like the blue. So for Chandra, he has the courage as a Palestinian Canadian to take our issue to the House of Commons. So let me thank you in our name and in the name of all the Palestinians everywhere. He take the refugee issue, UNRWA issue, and a lot of issues to the House of Commons. Too many times I message him around 12, maybe 1, and after a few minutes he called me, Borhan, how I can help. I say, Chandra, we have people in Gaza Strip, they couldn't get out, several families. And with the help of Chandra, work and hard work, we have them back here. So the file of Chandra, big, huge. But I'm very humble and happy with my family to work in his campaign. And we have to bring him back for 4 years and more and more. And I think his wife, where's his wife? She worked very hard. Thank you. I told you, without your support, Chandra, he will not be here. So guys, we have to make it red again, and the majority of Canada to be red. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chandra. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Borhan. Next, if Sahara Alola could come up and say a few words. Sahara is the chair of the Community Equity Council of Ottawa Police, president of the Ottawa Muslims Women Organization, and board member of the African Canadian Association of Ottawa.
Hello, good evening. First of all, I want to say on behalf of the board, thank you so much for coming out here today on such a short notice. So thank you. We are here again. We didn't expect to be here, but we are here again. And what I want to say to everyone here is that the fact that you are here already shows your support. Now, to work hard to bring Chandra back to Parliament, we need all of you and your support. Let me take this out. We need all of you and your support. Bring your family members, bring your friends, the campaign. We need all of you. We need all the resources, the volunteer time to make sure we bring Chandra back. One thing I have to say, I also work for a multi-faith housing initiative, and I'm the manager for community engagement. And I don't know if any of you know that we have affordable housing right here in Bahia. We've built 98 affordable housing units to house people who are on low income. And with the help of Chandra, we made that happen. Every time when we were building this, and many people don't know, Chandra was supporting affordable housing long before he became an MP. And when he became an MP, he's been instrumental in the work that we do in providing affordable housing in the city. So truly, he's really working hard for all of us. So let's work hard to bring him back. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, if Franklin Apape could come up. Franklin is a very long-standing supporter and community member that I've known for quite a while, and Chandra's known for quite a while, so we're excited for him to say a few words.
Thank you. Bonsoir à tout le monde. Je suis Franklin Apape, le président de la communauté francophone de Barraven. Now everybody is staring because they're surprised. Yes, there is French in Barraven. And I'm the president of the francophone community of Barraven. So support a little bit of French in your ears now. Alors, Chandra, ça fait longtemps qu'on le supporte parce qu'il a toujours été présent pour nous. Et aujourd'hui, nous sommes là pour continuer à le supporter. Parce qu'il mérite les prochaines 4 années. Parce qu'il travaille fort pour nous. Et c'est ce qui est toujours écrit. Je travaille fort pour vous. Now, let me go back to some English, okay? So, I'm a board member of WELL of ACAO, the African Canadian Association, and also ADN. Now, because of the help of Chandra, ADN, which is the African Association, just received $836,000 to support black business. And it's because of this guy right here. So please, I'm asking you to be here every single day. We'll be knocking every single door, and we'll be making sure he goes back to the hill for us. Thank you.
All right, we have one speaker before we get to the man of the night. I'm going to ask that Tyler Watt come up and say a few words. Tyler is the provincial Liberal candidate for the election in June of 2022. So we know we're excited for him as well. I'm going to ask that he say a few words here.
Thank you, Chris, and thanks everyone for coming. I'm so honored and excited to be here, seeing a lot of your faces in person for the first time. I know I've chatted with a lot of you on the phone over the last few months. I can just feel the energy here, and it's incredible. you know, the election is coming soon. There's not a lot of time, but I know we can do it. Chandra has really inspired me, seeing how hard that he has worked for everyone here in Nepean. I grew up here. I grew up in Barhaven. I've been here since the 90s, and Barhaven and Nepean is so amazing now. It's so diverse and big, and it's just really amazing to see how far we've come here. And I really can't wait to see Chandra get re-elected. He is someone that I will strive to be, hopefully in office myself in June. But we have a lot of work to do. So me and my team will be knocking on doors for the next 36-ish days to ensure that Chandra does get back in, because he's been incredible for Nepean. So I really look forward to getting to know you more on this campaign trail. And Chandra, we will see you back in office soon.
Okay, I said I was going to go to Chandra next, but I actually have one more person. And we couldn't have this complete if it wasn't for Kanwar Hazra. He's the current president of the Nepean Federal Liberal Association. So Kanwar, if you could come up here and say a few words.
Thank you guys for coming out today. Weather's beautiful, good day to declare elections, and hopefully we'll have the House this time, fully, as we need it. We can't continue the business the way it's going on in the committee. Nothing gets done in Parliament at this point of time. It gets, Chandra can speak on this probably. Every single bill goes over and over and over and over for the discussions which are never ending. So democracy discussions are needed, but the bills need to be passed too. So I think it's a right call for our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, to call for elections and let Canadians choose whether they want a minority government or another majority government this time. And in this riding, I don't need to speak much about Chandra. You are all from here. You know how hard he has worked in the last 4 years, 6 years now, right? So yes, there are things which need to be accomplished, haven't been completed in throughout Canada, but that's what Mr. Trudeau is asking for. Give him a full mandate to get those things completed as well. And Chandra, thank you very much for the voice of this community, in the community and in the Parliament, and in all different associations you are associated with. Thank you very much. And I look forward for all of you to support, not just coming out here today and you're done. Today is just the beginning for next 4 years. So we need your support financially, we need your support physically, and we need your support emotionally. So please come out every day if you can. Even few hours a week would help us and take us a long way. So please come out every day if you can, and as much time, as much money you can afford to help us. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Wonderful. And I'm not going to keep the man waiting any longer. Everyone, your Member of Parliament, Chandra Arya.
I think I'm going to stand here so that I can see people there.
Thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I know people have come from Orleans, where people come from Canada, people have come from different ridings. This is a kind of a show of support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming here. 6 years back, when I first got elected, obviously I was new to politics, as you all know. I just joined politics a few months before the 2015 election. After the politics, one of the first persons I met is Bob Sherry. I met him. He has been a very successful person in political arena for long at the city level and the provincial level. Asked him, what is that I need to do as a representative of the people of Nepean? He told me one sentence. He said, there are no votes on the Parliament Hill. It is in Nepean. So serve them, and that will serve you back very well. And that's what happened. You know, this pandemic, it is very unprecedented across the world. We all know that. 8.9 million Canadians were out of job, close to 40 to 45% of the entire workforce of Canada. Hundreds and thousands of businesses were to close down. our government stepped up and we developed programs, we quickly implemented those programs. Then the vaccination came in. You know, when at the early days, people used to tell us, oh Chandra, your government should follow what Taiwan is doing, or South Korea is doing, or Australia is doing. Every day, with good intentions, a lot of friends like you, they used to advise us. But we took the Canadian way. We took a very professional way. We got the health experts, medical professionals involved, and all our decision making was around the recommendations of. The end result is we are the best in the world. The best in the world. Out of about 200 countries, about 190 countries, there are only 6 small countries above us, very small countries. Other than that, we are the best in the world in terms of vaccination, and we still want to go ahead because there's this Delta variant that is coming in and we want to protect Canadians. And I'm not saying this, the government did it successfully. No, the government was able to do it because Canadians like you cooperated fully. We see other countries who have vaccine manufacturing capacity. Unlike Canada, we don't have anything. We see countries where got vaccine manufacturing, but they can't administer vaccine because the people are not cooperating with the government. But the Canadians like you, everybody step forward, and that's how we are. Thank you so much. There's still work to do. Now, we want Canadians to tell us where to go next, how to go next. There's still critical about 15-20% of the population who, many of them, there are few for the medical reasons which we completely agree. There are some people because of the political ideology, like what is happening in the US, they're opposing vaccines. So we need to take some firm stand on that. And this pandemic has affected economy worldwide, including in Canada. Because of all the programs coming, it is coming back very well. As you might have read in Ottawa Citizens a few weeks back, all the jobs in the national capital region, Ottawa and Gatineau, that were lost, we all got it back 100%. Now the employment level in the national capital region is back to before what pandemic was. However, we still got a lot of work to do. We need to ensure that the recovery process that we are undertaking is a green recovery process. When I say green recovery, it is not just we have to plant more trees, etc. There are fundamental things that we need to do so that Canada achieve this green recovery in the knowledge-based economy. So there are a lot of things that we need to do. I will not tell anything about myself because you all know me. You all have seen me working for last 6 years. You know, some of the people can judge a person in one meeting or 2 meetings. Some people may take 1 week or few months. Some people may take 1 year or 2 years to judge what a person is. I've been here for 6 years. You have seen me for 6 years. You have seen how I work. You have seen how I interact. You have seen my availability. And if you're happy with that, I hope you're happy with that. And please elect me again. I need your support. Thank you so much. Before you go, you can pick up these lawn signs. Because this is a short election, we don't have the time to call everybody individually because we have got around 1,500 lawn signs like this. If you can take, not only for your own home, but can take 5, 10, 20 more and distribute it amongst your friends. And later let my office know just the street number and street name where you have given these things for. So please collect it before you go. That helps me a lot. And so many people here. If you can yourself volunteer, and if you can't, if you can just nominate one person from your family or friends to volunteer, just one person per person standing here, that is good enough for us. Thank you so much again for coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. We know that it's a Sunday night, and you probably have other commitments as well. So I appreciate that you've taken the time this evening. I'm just going to reiterate what Chandra has mentioned. If you have any time to volunteer, if you know anyone who can volunteer, that's greatly appreciated. 1 hour, 2 hours, every last little bit helps. It's 36 days. We're going to need to maximize our amount of time that we have to reach the voters. If you can grab a sign, please do grab a sign. Anyone you know here in Nepean, let them know that we're looking for their support, that you can come here and get a sign. I'll leave you to the rest of your night. Thank you so much for coming out, and looking forward to having all of your support over the next 36 days.
With the mask, just finish. আপনাকে definitely আপনার ফটো দিয়ে দিয়েছেন আপনি নিজে
I'll go and get some sun. Thank you. We'll chat later if you sign. Sure. No problem. Hey, thank you so much, Timo. How are you? Good. Okay, thank you so much.
Not my constituency, but I think it's a
Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it.
I do whatever.
Thank you so much.
Whatever is needed.
Long time, my friend. How are you? Yeah. Come, this way is better. Okay, yeah. Okay, so much. Yeah. And you take